Welcome, Sag, to your reading. I'm Scorpio Moon. Intuition, bring messages from Spirit. This reading is general and it may or may not resonate with you. Take what resonates and leave the rest. And if you'd like to book a personal reading with me, you could visit www.scorpiomoonintuition.com. This reading is for Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. Cross-watcher, if you're the ones watching this, then it may resonate with you. So let's begin. If you're wearing headphones, please lower the volume. I welcome in my spirit guides and all angels, nice and great is good. I welcome messages of love and light that bring healing and love to all. Please bless this reading. Thank you. Alright, so let's get into it. Spirit, can you please reveal to me what does Sag need to know about their love life in the month of April? What does Sag need to know about their love life? Who is coming towards Sag in the month of April? What does Sag need to know about this person that is coming towards them in love in the month of April? Thank you, Spirit. We have here forgiveness. It was kind of stuck. Let's see. Anything else, Spirit? Any additional messages that want to come through? Okay, we have winter, coldness, and isolation. Final message. Alright, so we have your sacrifice. It came up in reverse. And finally, we have a friend, family, and co-worker. Okay, so overall, I have a feeling that your person is possibly not willing to sacrifice a situation, and they're hurt. Okay, they're hurt possibly because they have to let go of a community, maybe a family, parents, or even in-laws. Okay, and they don't want to forget. Okay, so there's a level of attachment that I'm feeling. Now, I'm also seeing here forgiveness with a friend, family, and coworker, and that's why there is coldness and isolation. I wonder, is your person asking for forgiveness to keep things as friends or keep things as a coworker situation due to like family obligations, or just like a feeling of being like a family but not really in a family with this particular person. Now, for some, yes, that is the case, but what I'm seeing here is that they're afraid to let go of a situation, and they're really hurt because um, they have to let go of a group of people, not just one person, but it's more than one. And yeah, they realize that, yeah, they're settling, they're owning up, to their actions. That's why they're a little bit cold and isolated from you at this time. Okay. Now, if you're in communication or contact with this person, they're just coming off as being cold and isolated. And they're just wondering, would you forgive them if, you just kept things just friendship only? Okay. That's the strong vibe that I'm getting. Let's see. Let's clarify. Spirit, please clarify the energies of the person that is coming through in the month of April. I don't know what's up with April, but, it seemed like it was going to be a good month, but it's not. It's a crappy month. Not for everyone, but for the most part, basically what I feel is that people are reevaluating themselves, which I feel is a good thing. And they have to really own up to, and take accountability for themselves. They can't just brush things off anymore and pretend like nothing ever happened, or, just procrastinating, because they can't deal with it. I really feel like everyone is being forced to deal with their own situations. That's what it seems. And I really feel like that's why your person is wondering, would you forgive them if they just kept things as friends, because they can't handle a relationship. At least not right now. Let's see. What messages want to come through, Spirit, in regards to Sag? What does Sag need to know about the person that's coming towards them at this time? Thank you. Who is the person that's connected to Sag? What do we need to know? Thank you, Spirit. What do we need to know? Two more messages. Alright, Chris, person, please clarify. Okay. Yeah, so there's definitely a spiritual lesson. This person is in your life to teach you a spiritual lesson. And we have intuition. You already know the answer you seek. Also, we have friendship. Again, this friendship is leading to more. It actually came up neutral. Okay. Also, I see here protected, and it came up in reverse. You are safe and divinely guided. Okay. Your person doesn't feel protected. And finally, we have vulnerability. You can be completely open with this person. So the good thing is, Sag, is that your person is finally becoming more vulnerable. If they were not vulnerable in the past, I really feel as if, at least they're showing a little bit more, okay, especially if they've been really cold and isolated, right? They still want to keep things as friends. They're using their higher self to really see, okay, they need to practice forgiveness first, because right now they're not feeling very secure. Okay, why? Because they're not willing to put the sacrifice that they need towards whatever situation that they're dealing with. Okay, not including you. So let me go ahead and see, what is their energy towards you at this time? Spirit, can you please reveal to me, what is the energy of the person that is connected to Sag in love? How do they currently think? How do they feel? What is it that they want? And what is the outcome? What is the energy, please, Spirit? All right, so they want to come in and be playful, okay? So there could be conversation, like small talk, flirty conversation, being a little bit more lighthearted. And the thing is that they're holding back making an offer of love, okay? So what this tells me is that, keep things light, just be friends, I really feel like that's the going rate for this month with this particular person. And it's because they're still dealing with a third party. So they're either healing from it, getting over a third party situation, and that's why they're not moving forward. Okay, so this is something personal. It has nothing to do with you. This is just, the way it is with this individual at this time. And they're not balanced, okay? So they could be struggling financially. And for some, maybe they're codependent on the other person for financial resources. The other thing I'm also getting is that things are not fair, okay? There could be a legal situation that's going on. Maybe dealing with the community, maybe friends and family. That's what I'm seeing. And they know that they need a change. So there's definitely something that's going on with your person. And again, we have here a Knight of Cups in reverse, and they're kind of moody, okay? They just feel like, they can't really offer anything emotionally at this time, so get this, okay, Sag? If they're offering friendship, accept it, okay? you can't force somebody to love, right? They have to feel it. They're not in the vibration. They're definitely going through a spiritual lesson, but they're just afraid of making a sacrifice. And that's something that you can't really push onto them, or just kind of educate them on. They have to really come to terms with it on their own. Because if, let's say that this is a twin flame connection, and you're trying to educate your twin, like, hey, we're twin flames, you could really, do better if you did X, Y, and Z, right? And I know, Sag, you possibly want to give them resource materials and say, hey, check this out, I'm not BSing you. I don't know why that's coming out, but, I really feel like just let your person go at their own pace. You can't force this, so feign ignorance, okay? Just appreciate the friendship. And I know that that's kind of frustrating for you guys because you really want to move things forward, right? I get it. Um, and what I'm seeing here is we have here the high priestess. So your person is spiritual, okay, and they're connecting to their higher self. You could be dealing with the divine feminine here. And look, this is my twin flame card. This is temperance, and this is you. Okay, so your person is learning to balance themselves out, okay, with their masculine and feminine energies from within. And they want to see if they can co-create with you in some capacity. But, they're just waiting for the right time. Things are a little bit rocky. It could take like 3 weeks, 3 days, okay? But right now, they're trying to get out of conflict, competition, other people being in the way, the community, right? They know that they have to let go of a group of people, but until then, they're not ready for the sacrifice. So that's why, they're not really choosing the connection because there is an attachment. They're attached to a way of being from what I can feel. And, they have made a choice to really communicate that they do feel that you guys are something special. That's why it's really frustrating, right? Sag, you both know that you have like some kind of feelings towards one another, but you guys can't seem to progress more than the friendship base, right? Because your person is afraid to sacrifice something in their 3D physical life. So that's their karma or their karmic lesson. Let's see what else. So they're thinking, okay, they're not happy, and obviously they had to make a decision, and they're choosing to hold back because they really feel like they don't have much to offer. And how are they feeling? Is they're stuck in their head, they, you know, wow. I see her 7 and 8 of Pentacles now. I really feel like I think that was the Aries, and their outcome. They had this, but for you, it's in your feelings, okay? The person's feelings towards you. They really feel like, they've known you for some time and they really wanted to invest. They've been watching you throughout the years. But they feel stuck, okay? Again, the sacrifice. This is their karmic lesson, okay? How do they, what is it that they want? So they have the Tower. They have, what is this? The Hierophant. And I also see here the Queen of Pentacles. So they really want to offer you like a partnership. But they realize that they need to reevaluate their commitments. There's something about your person about commitments. Now, everyone's personal situation is going to be a little bit different here, but that's what's coming through. They're definitely learning something. That's what I'm feeling. But they really see a future with you. Whoever that I'm channeling, okay, they really see that, you're very stable. They could see their future with you. They know that you are always, well-to-do, okay? There's nothing that you're lacking, okay, especially financial, okay? Financially, I really feel like, Sag, maybe you have a really good job. You're well-to-do. Nobody has to tell you anything. You do it, okay? You're well-versed. Yeah, I really get that. You know, you just know a lot of things, right? This person admires that aspect about you, but they realize that in order to offer this, something's got to change. So in the outcome, they're gonna let go of everything that's really weighing them down. Okay, now I see here death. This is scorpionic energy, and also see here the Ace of Cups. So there's definitely a brand new beginning that's coming, and there's definitely a change and transformation that is happening. So this is what I'm feeling. As soon as your person drops whatever that they're doing, okay, and offers this new beginning towards you, they're gonna go through like some kind of a spiritual awakening, the spiritual lesson. There's a karmic lesson that needs completion. I kid you not. It's like someone here is on the brink of closing out a karmic cycle and having a new beginning, but it takes your person to close out that cycle. I mean, they're just like that close. They're that close. Like, I'm seeing this. Like, just a little bit further, and I know it's like, Sag, you just want to push him. I was like, come on, hurry up. Just go. Because that's what it feels like. Let's see. How do they feel? I'm not getting anything else but this. This is really showing up. It says loyalty forever yours. Your person knows that you have always been loyal and they want to show this to you eventually. That's what I'm saying. Let's see. What additional messages want to come through? I didn't mean to hurt you. Oh, look at this. I love you. Dang. That hits. That hits hard. They didn't mean to love you, but this person does love you. They know that your loyalty is pure. Okay? Like they definitely learned a spiritual lesson. Like they just need to go with this sacrifice. Like go through it, right? Like they're that close, guys. That close. Let's see. What is the guidance? Don't force it, okay, Sag? I think that's why Spirit wanted me to tell you about this person's energy. They need to really do this on their own because that's going to seal the deal, right? That's going to seal the deal on their karmic cycle so you guys could truly get together, without you interfering in their decisions. So we have, what are the dominant emotions that run my life? How do you feel your day? Stress or joy? Trust or anger? Anxiety or peace? We have only today, right now, the journey. No goal, no destination will bring us the feeling we seek. But when we begin filling every day with that which we value most, we will attract more of it. This is fulfillment. So today's soul action, lean into what you feel and adjust your life, your values, and your expectations to match your desires. What do you want to feel? Are you willing to let go of the belief that you have to achieve something to feel it? Now, I don't know, maybe this is for you, maybe this is your person. I really feel like it could be for your person because maybe they have to, um, they're so used to like that community people, they need to drop those group of people. I really feel like, spiritually, your person knows that they're no longer resonating with them. And what are they trying to prove? you know. What are the dominant emotions that run their life, you know. Do they feel attachment towards it? You know, they shouldn't have to, you know. um, Love is the highest frequency or vibration, and just as long as you have love, you have everything. You have to be in this pure mindset of just embracing that frequency, and everything is going to flow naturally. That's what I have, guys. So I really hope that this reading was helpful. Let me know. Thank you all for watching. And if you'd like to book a personal reading with me, you can visit www.scorpionmoonintuition.com. And you can also follow me under IG as Scorpio Moon Intuition. I hope y'all have a lovely day, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.